This actually has been making the rounds here, but I thought the other one was worse. But this is the wife rejects.
Not tonight. I'm so tired.
Okay, now imagine this is the chick that we just saw a minute ago. And she, I'm not saying, like, here's the thing is, I'm not saying women should have sex with guys that they don't want to have sex with, even if it's their husband, right? I know that's biblical. I know it's duty sex. I know the Bible says don't deny yourself, blah, blah. It's your wifely duties to suck. I don't care. I don't want that. I don't want your compliance. I don't want your obligation. I want you to fucking, if you're not fucking me with every ounce of your goddamn soul, if you're not willing to crawl over broken glass to get me off, just stay asleep. I'll go find somebody else who's ready to go. I'll go down and get a job from the Thai massage place. Why? Of course, I understand why they're in their clothes right here, but
can I be honest? I feel like I've gotten rejected a lot lately.
Okay. Never have this conversation. This should open conversation solves, open communication solves everything. No, it only makes it fucking worse. It really does.
Get it, but to be honest, it's hard for me to want intimacy when I don't feel connected to you.
Okay, why don't you feel connected to me? I've got the connection right down here. We're ready to connect, dear. But she doesn't want to have just, I don't feel connected to you. No, what she's saying is, I'm not hot for you. I don't want to fuck you. You're a non-sexual, you're an NPC. You're invisible. She married one of the invisibles. And I think that's a lot of problem, especially when it comes to religious marriages and stuff like that. I think that a lot of women end up marrying guys that they think they have to, or they should, whether it's through the church or it's whatever else. Now, a lot of women these days, when it comes to the church, are still so plugged into social media right now that the church is rarely even an influence when it comes to their dating lives. There's their Christian life, and then there's their dating life. That's never the twain shall meet, right? Until they find one guy, and then they go, "Why don't you come to church with me?" And he goes, "Okay, I'll go to church with you." And then they go to church together, and then at that point they get married. That's really how most religious connections are made. Like, honestly, a woman will find a guy outside the church, they fuck. They get together, she brings them to church, and the rest is history. And so what happens, though, is occasionally there's the guy who's in the church who simply has no game, doesn't understand women's nature, doesn't understand what's going on, and they get together, and now we're having intimacy issues. No, she doesn't want to fuck you in issues is what she's having. And because she's not aroused by you, you are a non-sexual being. You are familiar. There is no dread. There is no urgency. There is no social proof. There is no pre-selection. She's with a guy who couldn't possibly ever cheat. Remember we talk about how women love men, or they don't want men to cheat, but they love men who could cheat. This guy absolutely could not cheat. There's no way he could cheat. Why? Well, because he's a strong man in the Lord, and the Lord will prevent him from cheating. No, his looks and his attitude and his milquetoast personality prevents him from any other woman wanting to fuck him in the first place. There's your pre-selection. Nobody wants to fuck this guy. So yeah, of course she doesn't want to get after it with this guy. She, put 2 shots of tequila in her, and I bet she would probably want to fuck you.
I'm confused. Our daughter was off school, so we had all this time together as a family. We had dinners, we went to the playgrounds, we even went to stores together. How could we not be connected?
Okay. This right here is a perfect, absolutely, this is why I do these, perfect example of what I call relational equity. Okay. I even have, in fact, Sam, go pull up that essay too. That's in the first book. Okay. It's a chapter in the first book, and it's a freebie on my site too. You can read. It's relational equity. It's daddy cool points. Right? It's I got enough gold stars on the list here that you said I have to do these things, and I get p. I took our daughter to school. I read to her. We did our homework together. I went to soccer practice, and I went to the piano recital. We went to Bible study on Wednesday, and we did Netflix on Thursday, and now it's Friday. And how are we not connected? He thinks he did enough things on the checklist so that now it's cookie time for good boy. And by the way, that's a euphemism. Me and Pat Campbell, God rest his soul. Cookie time for good boy, right? You did enough things on the dry erase checklist, and you got enough gold stars up there to get a blow. Right? You did enough. So how come we can't do it? How are we not connected? I did everything you told me you wanted me to do, and you still don't want to fuck me. You know why? Guess what? I don't do those things. I don't have to do that shit. My wife still wants to fuck me. You know why? Because I'm a fucking sexual person. I'm a sexual threat. And I don't mean that in the sense that I'm going to fuck you. Right? I mean that in the sense that I'm not invisible. My wife wants to have sex. Like, I'm going to come home tonight and she's going to want to fuck me, right? That's just how it is. Like, position yourself. Guys, I know you can't be on, like, you can't have a podcast. You can't be on Access Vegas. You can't have a bunch of skanks around you. They're not skanks. Some of them are thieves, but they're not skanks. But even the thief was a Playboy Playmate and a penthouse pet. So I know that a lot of guys don't have that opportunity. I get it, but look for those opportunities, right? You want to know why good marriage, you want to know what the basis of good, healthy marriages is? It's polarity. It's not familiarity. It's not like, oh, we have a lot in common. Oh, we have, we're on point. We have a common goal together. If a woman says we have a common goal together, and instead of I'm here to facilitate his purpose and his goals, get out. Get the fuck out, man. I'm telling you. Where's my get out? There it is. Get out. Get out. Get out of the fucking relationship. But Rolo, I'd have to divorce her. Get out. But Rolo, we got married in the church. Get out. Yes, thank you for that. Relational equity. So what is relational equity? Relational equity is I don't know if I've ever done a podcast on relational equity. Relational equity is a lot of guys think that if they do, it's kind of like chore play, right? If I do enough chores, if I do enough of these prerequisites, if I jump through enough hoops, if I obey enough of her fucking rules, she's going to want to fuck me. The reward is I get magic happy stars or whatever, magic happy coins, right? If I collect enough happy gold coins, gold chocolate coins from my wife, then I can trade in 10 of these coins. I have 10 coins. That means I get to fuck. Can we fuck now? That's more, please, more, please. You're a fucking beggar. That's what it turns you into. Women don't want to fuck a beggar. They want to fuck a guy that they might lose.
Beggars don't choose.
Beggars don't choose. Listen to this guy. Beggars don't choose. Chore play, man. If I mow the, well, it's not even outdoor chores. It's like if I change the diaper, if I vacuum, if I do the laundry, if I wash the dishes. God, I remember that one. Chore play. That was the name of the essay. Women make passes at guys who wash glasses. You couldn't think of a better fucking limerick than that. No, it's like if you do the dishes, like, what's funny is like guys took that it was back in 2007, and it comes up every now and then. Like, well, if men would do more around the house, then women would feel more frisky and want to fuck you. And like, no, they don't. You know what they want you to do? They want you to go outside and chop wood. They want you to go outside and do fucking manly ass shit with your shirt off. That might work. Okay. If you have a good chest, if you have like, I don't know what, 22-inch guns. Those would be big guns.
Oh yeah.
But doing domestic chore, doing women's work, there is a division of labor. Doing women's work, and I said it. Doing women's work doesn't make you sexier. It doesn't free her up to go, boy, he looks really hot doing the fucking laundry over there, folding my panties. That doesn't work. Chore play does not work. It's actually been pretty. Every now and then there'll be it comes around every like 3 or 4 years. Because when I did chore play, I actually took an essay from this woman in 2007, and then later from the exact same woman in 2009 or 2010. It was the same chick saying that, oh, Actually, women don't actually get hot for guys. Do chores. I'm like, you're the same one. It was exactly the same author, right? Nobody will notice. But chore play is bullshit, right? But this guy, that's what chore play is built on. It's built on relational equity. If I do these things, if I negotiate genuine desire, and we know where that leads, if I can negotiate by saying, okay, it's like a hostage negotiation. If I do X amount of things, then I get pussy. Like, guys will go to marriage counseling to fix their dead bedroom with a female counselor, right? To fix their dead bedroom. And then it's all, well, she feels underappreciated and not connected to you. Okay, well, I did everything she wanted me to do on the list, on the good boy list, right? How come she's not fucking me, right? But that's usually what the advice is, or what the arrangement is. It's the negotiation. Okay, so Karen, if Bill over here does the dishes 4 times, and then he changes the baby 4 times, and he does laundry 4 times, you then have to give up that ass. Okay, got it? Yeah, sure. Okay. All that is obligated compliance.
You don't negotiate.
You will get starfish sex from chore play. You think, oh, good, he did all this shit. I feel appreciated, and I really want to fuck him now. That's not how sex works. And you know what? Fucking sex counselors, sexologists, and marriage counselors, they know it doesn't work. It's just some shit they're saying for $75 an hour. That's what it is. So.